Yo, peace, love, and light, man. Sorry about that. Don't mind the mess. I'm in my lab right now. I'm in my laboratory, just going ahead. You know what I mean? Whipping up greatness for the God body. You know what I'm saying? If you want to think and be on the higher level of your highest essence, you got to start right in the platform of the laboratory, which is the kitchen. You understand the things that you put into your body. You know what I'm saying? That vegan lifestyle tour. 2015 is starting. I just ran up the steps too. Whew, I'm tired. But yo, I definitely had, you know, a nice little message, if anything, you know what I mean? Just really give you a good idea. And you know what I'm saying? And I mean, man. Yo, you distracted me though, man. Like, y'all are just, can you stop looking at me for a second? Stop. You distracted me. Like, you, yes, you, like, you're distracting me. Like, damn, son. Damn, this heat is too high. Like, damn, son. Why they gotta make these stoves so hot, man? Damn. That's crazy. Damn, son. Why they gotta make the counter like that, man? Why they can't make it a little higher so I don't have to bump into it? Sheesh, man. I'm sorry about that. Ah, damn, son. Why does this have to be here, man? Yo, it be y'all fault, man. Everything around me, it's everything's fault, man. The plate is in the wrong place. The dishwasher is messed up. I don't know why. Who will make it so perfectly there? Like, that doesn't make sense, man. Why is the heat hot? Why is heat hot? Why is the fire even blue? Why is the fire blue? Like, I mean, I gotta blame everything. I gotta blame everything around me because ain't nothing my fault. I ain't turn up the heat too high. I ain't bump into the plate on the counter. I ain't knock my hand on the dryer or the dishwasher, pardon me. Nothing is my fault. Everything is outside me. I gotta point the finger. Yeah, I know there's always a method to my madness, right? So keep walking with me on this idea of pointing the finger, passing the buck, passing the 50. Buck dancing around the very fact that you have to look at yourself and understand that you gotta stop pointing the finger all the time. No, every time you point the finger, look, let's all, I want you to do this with me real quick, all right? Put down whatever you got in your hand right now. Put down your bay, put down your food, put down your fork, whatever you're doing right now. Put down, just give me one hand. I just need one hand, your right or your left, doesn't even matter. All right? And I want you to go like this. You can point at me if you like to, you know what I mean? Just don't shoot me. But point, all right? And I want you to always keep in mind, every time you point the finger outside of yourself, yeah, you got this main finger right here. This index finger is pointing at anything that you want to pass the buck or put the burdens and responsibilities of what you have to fix for yourself. This is what this index finger is supposed to mean and represent. I'm pointing it at you. You're my problem. Everything outside of me is distracting me from being what I need to be in life. So we're going to look at this index finger right now. And I want you to turn to the side and understand every time you pointing that finger at somebody else, it's 3-1. You got 3 responsible fingers pointing right back at your ass. Telling you that you have the responsibility to fix whatever you feel is outside of you, making the burden and making the trial so potent, so stringent on your ability to move forward. Only you could change and only you could control the truest nature of your destiny, of what you have to do, what you have to discern through, what you have to make a decision on, what you have to make your very premise of the reality that you have to perceive in this lifetime. Too many times we passing the buck. We want to point the fingers, but there's 3 other fingers pointing right back at you, giving you more responsibility. It's 3-1. The favor is in you being responsible for you and your actions. If you are naturally engendered around the premise of success, around the premise of growth, around the premise of spirituality, around the premise of eating healthier, physical, mental, and spiritual, this is what you confide in as far as your evolutionary path, nothing outside of you should be able to distract you from that. So pointing that finger should not stifle or stagnate you from doing what you need to get done. Now, mind you, there are very unique situations where the outside intervention of life may just impede on our ability to go according to plan. But it never stops. It does not stop. You say, okay, plan A was shot to shit, for lack of a better term. So you reevaluate your thoughts. You resource your mind. Make another plan A, not a plan B, because when you make a plan B, you're making a subtle conviction in your mind that plan A was never going to work in the first place. Be responsible for your destiny. Be responsible for your success. Be responsible for the way you move forward. Stop pointing the finger. Stop passing the buck. Let me put down the spoon. Stop pointing the finger and stop passing the buck. And even if you do point the finger, you revert to the most potent part of that aspect, which is the fact that you have 3 fingers pointing back at yourself. And if just by any chance the outside world ain't helping you and you weren't even able to help yourself, never forget about that thumb that's pointing up to the universe. Because at the end of the day, all things is in grand design and they are aligned with the planetary configurations of life. So everything has already been written. So when you point in the finger and you put that away, your 3 fingers haven't cultivated what you need to see yet, okay? Understand that thumb is always up to the top of the heavens, so it's okay. So boom. Got you with that tip of the day. But yeah, man, you already know. For real. Be responsible. Have the ability to respond to the circumstances that life may throw your way. Stop pointing outside of yourself. Stop pointing the finger at everything else. Because when there's no enemy within, the enemy without can do you no harm. And my true supporters know that statement. Because it's one that I live by. When the enemy within is conquered, nothing outside of you could do you harm. Nothing outside of you could impede on your ability to be successful. Can impede on your ability to move forward. You kidding me? What is a hater? What is a blockade? What is limitations? What is stagnation? What is negativity? What is toxic? What is venom? What is all that misguided behavior? Ain't none of that gonna stop me from being great. Ever. Listen to my fire and my passion, and hopefully I could exude that energy onto you right now through my love and harmony. You already know, man. Be great. 2015 already started. We really living in the year 2008 right now, but you already know that's some high science type shit. You know what I mean? Y'all know me. Go in. But yeah, man, so, you know what I mean? Peace, love, and light. It's Ascendedbeing. Stop letting everything outside of you harm you and take you out of your focus, take you out of your lens. Stay strong. Stay convicted. Stay determined. Be great. Peace, love, and light. It's Ascended.